Have you ever been told that you need to finish your residency, pay off your student loans, and save 20% and work for 2 years and maybe even have a unicorn show up at your house? If so, you're not alone. In fact, one of the biggest misconceptions I hear from medical students, residents, and fellows, and even some real estate agents. Today, I want to talk to you about doctor's loans and why many medical professionals may be able to buy a house much sooner than they think. Now, before we jump in, if you find this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with somebody in the medical field who might benefit from this information. So, what exactly is a doctor's loan? A doctor's loan is a mortgage program designed specifically for the medical professionals. Why, you might ask? Because lenders recognize that doctors don't fit the same box that everybody else does. Think about it. Most doctors spend years in school, rack up mountains of student loan debt, and then finally start earning a great income. The problem is traditional mortgage guidelines don't always do a great job accounting for this path. Doctor loan programs were created to help solve this problem. Now, let's talk about the biggest myths that I hear. Number one, you need 20% down. Nope, you don't. In many cases, that's simply not true. Depending upon the program eligibility, medical professionals may have access to low down payment and sometimes even no down payment financing. Think about that for a minute. Instead of putting every dollar you've got into a down payment, you may be able to keep some cash for moving expenses, furnishing your house, emergencies, and maybe finally buying something other than ramen noodles. Myth number two, my student loans are too high. Let's be honest. Most doctors graduate with student loan balances that are large enough to make accountants reach for a stress ball. In this situation, because of that, many medical professionals automatically assume they don't qualify for a mortgage. The good news is a doctor's loan program was built with that reality in mind. Many programs offer more flexible when evaluating student loan debts than traditional mortgage financing. So don't assume you disqualify because your student loan balances have more commas in it than you would like. I've spoken to many medical professionals who've ruled themselves out and even talked before they even talk to a lender. Don't do that. Let someone review your situation first. You might be surprised by your options. Now let's talk about myth number three. I need 2 years on a job before I can buy a home. Again, that's not necessarily. Medical professionals often follow a unique career path. You may be finishing residency. You may be completing a fellowship. You may have accepted a new position and already have signed an employment contract. Many doctor's loan programs recognize the reality and may allow you to qualify sooner than you think. In fact, one of the biggest surprises of many medical professionals is learning they don't necessarily have to wait after residency to become a homeowner. Let's take a quick Idaho example. Let's say you're finishing your residency and you've accepted a position at a hospital here in Idaho. You're planning to stay long term. You know where you're going to work. You know where you want to live. But you're thinking, I should probably rent another year or two. Well, maybe, but maybe not. Depending upon your situation, a doctor's loan could allow you to purchase a home much sooner than expected. And that's really the point of today's video. The biggest takeaway is this. Don't assume that you have to wait. Don't assume your student loans automatically disqualify you. Don't assume you need 20% down. And don't assume you need years of employment before buying a house. Every situation is different. Every medical professional has more options than they realize. If you're a doctor, resident, fellow, or medical professional here in Idaho and you'd like to learn more about options, I'd be happy to have a conversation with you and answer all your questions. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like, subscribe channel, and share it with somebody in the medical field who would benefit from this information. And as always, make it a great day.